Something's in the air. I can feel it everywhere. Every color seems to bloom, and there's light in every room.
Bonjour à tous, hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm glad you found me here. Recently, I had an opportunity to go to see some of the great works of Antoni Gaudí in Barcelona. I've always admired the tremendous artistic mind of Gaudí and the terrific cultural legacy he left. You must have heard of Antoni Gaudí's architecture, or at least you must have heard of his name. Today, I will show you 5 great works of Antoni Gaudí in Barcelona you may want to see when you go to Barcelona yourself next time. Are you coming with me? Let's go. Allons-y.
I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
So, who is Antoni Gaudí? Antoni Gaudí was a Catalan architect and designer from Spain. His self-identity was a Catalan before being a Spanish. He was the most famous proponent of Catalan modernism, or Art Nouveau. Nowadays, it is considered a movement based on the cultural revindication of a Catalan identity. During his life, Antoni Gaudí designed 17 structures that were actually realized or built. Most of Gaudí's works are located in Barcelona.
I can see in your eyes that lately it's been tough, but now the sun is rising, and we're new people. Let's be new people. There's summer.
La Sagrada Familia. Sagrada Familia is Antoni Gaudí's still incomplete masterpiece in Barcelona and is the most visited monument in Spain. On the 7th of November 2010, Pope Benedict XVI consecrated the church and proclaimed it a minor basilica. It is one of the 7 buildings of Antoni Gaudí declared World Heritage Sites by UNESCO. The construction began in 1882, and Gaudí took over the construction project in 1883. Gaudí completely changed the initial design and transformed the project to his architectural style combining Gothic and Art Nouveau. He worked on Sagrada Familia for 43 years, but from 1915 until his death, he devoted himself entirely to this project. At the time of his death in 1926, less than a quarter of the project was complete. In 2014, it was anticipated that the building would be completed by 2026, the centenary of Gaudí's death. And the updated forecast in March 2024 reconfirmed a likely completion of the building in 2026. Gaudí's original design calls for a total of 18 spires, representing in ascending order of height the 12 apostles, the 4 evangelists, the Virgin Mary, and tallest of all, Jesus Christ. Have you ever seen any other cathedral that has even a half of the number of the spires Sagrada Familia has? Some cathedrals have 2, weirdly 3 or 4, but a cathedral with 18 spires is unheard of, isn't it? That is what Sagrada Familia is. 13 spires had been completed as of 2023, corresponding to 4 apostles at the Nativity facade, 4 apostles at the Passion facade, the 4 evangelists, and the Virgin Mary. Sagrada Familia is designed to have 3 grand facades: the Nativity facade to the east, the Passion facade to the west, and the Glory facade to the south, which is incomplete. Gaudí's Catholic faith intensified during his life, and religious images appear in many of his works. The stained glass windows show so much beautiful, colorful light. The light through the stained glass windows is a wonder to behold, and changes through the day as the sun moves. Try to go on a sunny day if you can, and you will be treated to spectacular colors and hues from the stained glass. Well, the tower tour is not actually a tour. You take the elevator up, then walk down. As this basilica is still an ongoing project, you will see some construction, but nonetheless, the views from the top of the tower are worth it. To go up the tower, you pay 12 euros on top of the already hefty admission fee of 36 euros. But given the fact that construction on Sagrada Familia is not supported by any government or official church sources, and it is solely paid from tickets purchased by tourists and private donations, it's understandable. Tickets are sold out every day, so you'd better purchase your ticket at least a few weeks before your visit. Park Güell. Park Güell, or Parc Güell in Catalan, is a privatized park system composed of gardens and architectural elements located on Carmel Hill in Barcelona. Eusebi Güell, or Eusebi Güell in Catalan, a Catalan entrepreneur and industrialist, hired Antoni Gaudí to design the park. The park was built between 1900 to 1914 and was officially opened as a public park in 1926. And in 1984, UNESCO declared the park a World Heritage Site under works of Antoni Gaudí. Park Güell is a reflection of Gaudí's artistic naturalist phase, which was during the first decade of the 20th century. Park Güell tickets cost €16 per person, and you have to select a time slot to enter the park, just like Sagrada Familia. You can stay as long as you like. You can visit the main entrance, terrace, viaduct, and the parts containing mosaics. The house where Gaudí lived from 1906 to 1926 until his death was built by Francesc Berenguer in 1904. It has been the Gaudí House Museum, Casa Museu Gaudí in Catalan, since 1963. In 1969, it was declared a historical artistic monument of national interest. But unfortunately, it has been closed for some time due to renovation as of May 2024. The focal point of the park is the main terrace, surrounded by a long mosaic bench in the form of a sea serpent. The curves of the serpent bench form a number of enclaves, creating a more social atmosphere. The bench is 110 meters long and is said to be the longest corrugated bench in the world. It's beautiful. Also, the panoramic view of Barcelona from the main terrace is spectacular. But all the other parts of the park are also splendid. Gaudí's design of structures echoes natural forms with the columns-like tree trunks and the curves of vaulting and alignment of sloping columns. Gaudí's tiled mosaics on the ceiling supported by colossal columns at the whole with 100 columns are fantastic too. The two buildings at the main entrance of Park Güell, designed by Antoni Gaudí, almost look like some sort of gigantic gingerbread houses, don't they? They are very original and remarkable with unusual roofs made up of Trancadist tiles, but I would say they are not as flamboyant as Gaudí's other buildings. Well, they are still quite conspicuous. Park Güell is a must place to visit, even though you got to climb a very steep hill to get to the park. You need to spare at least 2 hours or more to see everything. Again, there is a limited number of tickets, they sell out quickly, so you'd better purchase it beforehand. Casa Milà is another modernista building in Barcelona, Catalonia. Its nickname La Pedrera means the stone quarry because it resembles an open quarry in appearance. It was the last private residence designed by architect Antoni Gaudí and built between 1906 and 1912. The facade is composed of large blocks of limestone. Its self-supporting stone facade is wavy and so original that it garnered a lot of satirical reviews and much criticism. But the building was recognized and designated a historic and artistic monument on July 24, 1969. In 1984, the building became part of a World Heritage Site encompassing some of Gaudí's works. Casa Milà consists of 2 buildings, which are structured around 2 courtyards that provide light to the 9 stories: basement, ground floor, mezzanine, main floor, 4 upper floors, and an attic. Gaudí designed the house as a constant curve both outside and inside, incorporating ruled geometry and naturalistic elements. The admission fee of €30 comes with a headset and an audio guide, and you walk around the building and listen to it. One of the most notable elements of the building is a roof, crowned with skylights, staircase exits, fans, and chimneys. And the rooftop must be the most popular feature of Casa Milà. You can see Sagrada Familia from the roof of Casa Milà, as well as all the bustles of busy Barcelona. Oh, I also find the attic so exceptional and beautiful. You got to see everything in the attic, including the models and ceiling. You will see a gorgeous masterpiece of a real genius. You'd want to buy tickets ahead for Casa Milà too. Casa Batlló. Casa Batlló, or Casa Batlló in Catalan, is a building designed by Antoni Gaudí in the center of Barcelona, Spain. This is a building originally built in 1883 that Gaudí remodeled from 1904 to 1906. Josep Batlló bought the building in 1903 because of its central location. Josep and his wife did not want their house to resemble any of the other houses. Josep chose the architect who had designed Park Güell, i.e. Antoni Gaudí, because he wanted him to come up with a risky plan, and Gaudí did not disappoint him. The Catalan name for the building is Casa dels Ossos, House of Bones, as it has a visceral, skeletal, organic appearance. However, Casa Batlló has this aura of fairy tale building, probably because of its colorful mosaic made of broken ceramic tiles. Casa Batlló became a UNESCO World Heritage Site among the other works of Antoni Gaudí in 2005 and is visited by people from around the world. Not only in the building, but you will find many more people in front of the building admiring the great work of a genius. It seems that Gaudí tried his best to avoid straight lines completely. There isn't almost any straight line at all, besides the windows and their frames. Much of the facade is decorated with a mosaic made of broken ceramic tiles that starts in shade of golden orange, moving into greenish blues. You can see similar but different tiled mosaic at the main balcony of Park Güell. The roof terrace is one of the most popular features of the entire house due to its famous dragon back design. The roof's arch profile recalls the spine of a dragon with the ceramic tiles for scales, and a small triangular window towards the right of the structure simulates the eye. The Batlló family lived on the main floor of Casa Batlló until the middle of the 1950s. Casa Vicens. Casa Vicens is a work of architect Antoni Gaudí and is considered to be his first major project. It was built between 1883 and 1885, and the work belongs to the Orientalist style, similar to Neo-Mudéjar architecture, although interpreted in Gaudí's own personal way as you see. Mudéjar style was the art much influenced by Islamic and Moorish art, but produced typically by Christian craftsmen for Christian patrons. To see the Mudéjar style, please watch my Medieval City Toledo video. You can check the Mudéjar style in my Segovia video as well. The original house had a large garden area in addition to the house. Nowadays, the property has been reduced to the house and a small surrounding area. During his Orientalist period between 1883 and 1888, Gaudí made a series of works with an Oriental flavor inspired by the art of the Near and Far East like India, Persia, and Japan, as well as Mudéjar. It is so different from his later boldness and modernism style that I cannot recognize any resemblance from Gaudí's other works I have seen. The building was declared a historic artistic monument in 1969 and a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2005. It is very busy, but not as crazy as Gaudí's other sites. But it is definitely worth seeing because it is very unique and greatly distinct from the architect's other works. Barcelona is already an amazing city, but with all the Gaudí's masterpieces, it is an unequivocally beautiful place as a whole. I hope to introduce more of Gaudí's works another time. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you again next week. Please subscribe if you want to see more of my weekly videos. Thanks for watching.